I'll hop on my shortly. I'm just doing some farming simulator. Fixing my cattle.
I've done a 2 minute 0.0 with fuel and tyres.
Oh, that's even better.
It's probably about 21 laps of fuel, which is what, 40 minutes?
Right. That should be 3 stop then.
Yeah, it depends how bad the tyres are, because I've done 3 laps and they're probably about 15% worn.
Yep.
The softs, that is. 59.8.
Nice. How does the car feel? The GTR?
It's reasonably stable.
Yeah, that's what I thought too, like, in the decision making, because compared to the Porsche, which is really unstable in some braking areas, this is actually quite a decent car.
Yeah, the curbs in Sector 1, it works quite nicely on them.
Yeah. Gonna have to check tire-wise, like, if it's a tire eater, but I don't think it is. So I think it's actually a great car. I doubt it's like a tire eater, honestly.
No, I don't think it's that bad on tyres. I mean, I've done 5 laps and they're probably 20%, 25%.
I think it's gonna be more dependent on the fuel.
Yeah. If you short shift, you could probably get it up to like 23, 24.
True.
But there's not really any point because short shifting will lose you a fair bit of time, and if it's 4 seconds a lap, sorry, 4 seconds a litre, then it only takes about 3 seconds to get that back in the pit stop.
Yeah, but I think it's gonna depend on also what the opponents are doing. Because I don't know about the strategy yet, but it's always gonna be dependent on like what the rest is doing. If they all are in Lexuses, we're gonna have a disadvantage anyway, so I think it doesn't really matter too much. It's a decent car compared to the Lexus, which is only good on fuel. Yeah.
.59.7.
Nice. How are you on Le Mans? You like that track, or?
It's alright. I haven't driven it for a fair bit, but I want to focus on Suzuka, then I'll start practicing
Yeah,
Le
because you're not
Mans.
qualifying anyway. Yeah. Le Mans gonna get hopefully more competition for you guys, but I think you are contenders for the win, honestly.
That was the first correction I've had to make with the tyres on lap 8. Probably about 40% worn on the front right, which is the highest. I like the sound of the engine on here as well. I like the turbo.
Yeah, the little turbo whistle. It's a lovely sound.
Like every time you upshift, it'll come off the throttle. That's wide. Don't spin. Oh, I spun.
Oh, don't worry.
Well held. Didn't lose that much time. Hopefully. Yeah, only 4 seconds lost on that spin.
That's actually quite not that bad. Could have been worse.
I think -1 on the brake balance might be best here.
It's personal preference, honestly. I do it at the -2, but I'm on controller, so...
Yeah, because the fronts start to struggle a bit on -2 after about 8 laps.
Yeah, just do -1, check out how it feels. Just, it's my personal preference, it's not really binded to any real data.
Other than the spin, the rest of the lap was alright. Probably would have been about a 2-minute point 3. Yeah, very next lap, purple first sector.
And tonight you weren't free for a real race, right?
Nah, I'm watching the football.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, you don't need to anyway, it's just for the fun of it,
yeah, I know.
Basically.
I don't like
all of a sudden,
anyway.
everyone in that league was like not making memes of us anymore.
Yeah. I've put us on the map.
Yep. Well, we all did in fairness, because the 2-3-4 was also not gone unnoticed.
Yeah, I think winning by 30 seconds sort of stood out a bit more though.
Yeah, we were dominating. Well, you were for the whole race. I was also helping out with it for a bit until I fucked up again. So stupid, man. You don't want to know. I swear, if I do it again today, I will be deleting the game.
Yeah, 59.9 that lap. Lap 10 probably about halfway worn.
And 20 laps, that would mean 40 minutes, right?
About, yeah.
Gonna be a 3-stop then, I'm guessing.
Maybe a 4, depending on other people's tyre wears, driving styles and whatnot.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it may be quicker for a 4-stop, to be fair, because you can put less fuel in as well.
I'm gonna have to calculate it, honestly. I haven't started the calculations yet. Well,
yeah, so 2 hours, that's gonna end up being what? 40 minutes, what, 40, 120, 60 laps? Pit every 15?
could be, yeah.
Just to save the pain of those final, like, 5 laps on the dead tyres. Either that or mediums, I think, maybe. Depends how quick the medium is.
We're gonna have to see, honestly.
Yeah.
Just right now we can...
I mean, I can record and upload this stint if you want.
Yeah, that's helpful for sure.
Right, I'll do the full 20 on this. I'm on lap 11 now.
Right.
This is a poor lap. Why am I over a second down? Yeah, 21 laps you can get out of the fuel.
That's actually quite decent. It's gonna be different for the controller players, but we'll find out.
I think it's just all about how well you can handle dead tyres.
Yeah, for sure, and also fuel management. That's it.
Yeah.
Fuel management is usually the bigger thing. It was in Sao Paulo, because in Sao Paulo your tires wouldn't run out, but your fuel would. So. It's a mix of both.
Were you double stinting the tyres, or?
No, I wasn't. I always just put on new ones. It probably costed me more if I was double stinting. But fuel-wise, I keep running out. I'm a really bad fuel manager. Yeah. It's probably because I'm a controller too. Like, tire and fuel management's shit.
End of lap 12, 2:05. Slowest lap I've had so far, other than the first hot lap where I was just getting used to it, is a 2:08. Other than the spin as well. If you count the spin, it's a 2:04.5.
It's... How much time did you lose? 4, right?
Yeah, about 4 seconds, 4.5.
Okay.
I just let the car do its thing though, and it put me in the right direction. It's usually all you've got to do really, like do a little bit of fighting at the start, then once it goes round it just does a full 360.
Honestly, it's also, just now that I think of it, considering you spun and you only lost 4 seconds, I mean, Japan is unforgiving like that for a sector.
Yeah.
I think, so, I think, oh, now that I think about it, it's actually going to be hectic the first laps. forgetting about that. Why are there no contracts available? Oh, that's so gay.
Yeah, 13 laps, tyres are probably about 65–70% dead.
Yeah, it's gonna be 4-stop then. At least that looks like it.
Alright, just went off in 130R, probably lost about 1–2 seconds. Yeah, 2023. That final sector, yeah, lost 2.6. I mean, it's not like it's undrivable, it's just, it gets very slippy.
When the car is like on low everything.
A little bit, yeah. That and it understeers a bit more as well. Like the first sector I was only down 2/10.
Alright, well...
On lap 14.
We're gonna have to depend that on the... we're gonna have to check how that is with the Porsche, but I think I gave you the better car. Because the Porsche is really unstable and
I do main the Porsche though, so I might be able to make it work. It's just if the others can't, then just run the GTR.
The others can't. Nah,
Yeah.
picking the GTR, the others really can't do that. They hate the unstableness in the braking.
Yeah, the probably only end up being about 59 laps, I reckon, with the pit stops as well.
Mm-hmm. It should be around that.
Yeah, lap 14 was a 2013. That's definite drop off now.
It's definitive 4-stop then. We'll be fine with a 4-stop anyway. I think the rest of the guys will also do it.
I don't think it'll be that quicker to do a 3-stop anyway.
No. It's only gonna get you on ruined tires.
Yeah, temp down through the S's again on this lap. I mean, I could see people attempting it, but I don't think it'll work. Under the bridge, 1.5 temps down.
Most definitely. It might work for some other cars, but I doubt. The GTR is not that tire consuming anyway, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do 15 laps and then pit. Sort of see how it works. Yeah, I'll have about 6 laps of fuel when I come in, so... To be fair, the pace on this lap hasn't been that bad. 4 temps down. Probably would have been about a 2-minute 0.3.
Hi. Wat zeg je? Wat zeg je? Oké. Wat eten we? Ik heb honger.
Alright, so 15...
Nee, ik had ze allemaal opgegeten. Maar die heb ik laten vallen.
Alright, 16 seconds before your car's in the air. 21 seconds at the end of tyres. And then with the fuel...
just take the full pit stop is usually what I measure.
I'm just doing a full tank. So yeah, I pitted with 30%, 100%, 41.5 second pit time.
How much?
41.5, but you do cut the entire pit straight, so probably about 30.